45 at one point had thrived in the attention of the economy, but now it's hitting the limits. We live in an attention economy, and attention equals power, and we still, as a country, have not been fully able to reckon with what that means, really. That's what Nancy Gibbs says in the first 30 seconds of Enemies of the People, an hour-long documentary premiering on Vice TV during that week. This article actually appeared like a week ago, so that documentary had appeared that week anyway. The film shows how the candidate 45 soaked up attention in 2015 and 2016. As squatter, he has certainly continued to exploit the attention economy dynamic, but it does have its limits. He isn't garnering as many eyeballs these days, he isn't able to generate as much attention, and his challenger Joe Biden is applying a very different campaign strategy. Give me 2 minutes of your attention and take a look around. In the final stretch of the campaign, GOP strategist types keep saying, some quietly, others loudly, that less 45 is more. After all, the 2020 campaign is revolving around the squatters' divisive behavior. CNN's Kevin Liptak wrote on Tuesday, so when 45 came down with COVID-19, some people in his circle felt it couldn't hurt to have 45 out of the public view for a few days, Liptak wrote. But there's been no reset, no message adjustment. Instead of retreating from view, 45 has taken a maximalist approach through hours of interviews, nightly Klan rallies, and an endless stream of tweets. Case in point, on Tuesday, he backed a budding conspiracy theory about Benghazi and the fact that Osama bin Laden could still be alive. The Daily Beast's Will Somner wrote, "It is sheer lunacy," as Jake Tapper tweeted, "You'd be worried about a family member who was this far down the rabbit hole," Brendan Nyhan wrote. And we've given him the nuclear codes, and yet off of Twitter, it's barely received any attention at all. The squatter held a Klan rally in Johnston, Pennsylvania Tuesday night, but Faux News only showed small portions of it. Faux took the same approach on Monday, so for the second night in a row, 45 urged his Twitter followers to watch the fake news channel OANN, Newsmax or C-SPAN, which indicates that he is aware of Faux' snub. The OANN and C-SPAN are not rated by what they call Nielsen nationally, but Newsmax is. So basically, we took a look on Monday's night's ratings during the time that this article appeared, and 45 did give the channel a ratings boost from 59,000 viewers the hour before his 7 p.m. Klan rally to 206,000 viewers during the time of his Klan rally. But Faux had 3.6 million viewers during the same hour, and MSNBC and CNN had nearly 2 million each. As for Newsmax's audience quickly tapered off after the Klan rally, and by 9 a.m. a repeat of Sean Spicer's show averaged just only 20,000 viewers. But I am far from the first person to say this, but perhaps 45 has just become fucking boring, basically. On Tuesday night, for instance, he did his usual lie shtick about how he just saw CNN's camera angle light go off after he insulted CNN. Daniel Dale wrote, CNN doesn't broadcast these Klan rallies live and doesn't turn off its cameras when he insults CNN, and doesn't use any invisible camera light when recording at his Klan rallies. Yet 45 has been repeating this lie for years. It's just become fucking boring. Quinta Jurasek advanced this argument in Atlantic 2 weeks ago. Jurasek said that 45 is so fucking boring in the way that the 7th season of a reality TV show was fucking boring. A lot is happening, but there's nothing to say about it. 45 is pretending it's 2016 again, Brian Lizza wrote Tuesday night, and he's lost a populist message that won him an unlikely victory. This doesn't mean 45's support is boring or irrelevant, but technically it is. I think voters' choices should constantly be getting more attention. It's the 45 show that seems to be fading. Reporters are picking up on a whiff of desperation at his Klan rallies, as sensed in 45's comment in Johnston on Tuesday night. Suburban woman, will you please like me? No. They shouldn't have to. The headline on Catherine Watson's ensuing story for CBS, 45 makes plea to suburban woman in Pennsylvania. A goddamn plea? Yeah, fucking pathetic. That's the headline on Alyssa Rosenberg's newest piece for WAPO. Rosenberg, a Democratic columnist, says that the thing about running your life or your scrotal administration like a television show is that eventually that TV show ends. She continues, in the waning days of what might prove to be its final season, the 45 show feels as if it's given up on the prospect of bringing in new viewers. Instead, it's replaying the hits for longtime fans. Biden isn't doing a whole lot to attract attention, but search Google for the words attention economy plus his name and nothing, and you'll find nothing. You'll find almost nothing. Biden's low visibility campaign is working, Ezra Klein commented on Tuesday, but so many Democrats were panicking about Biden's small media footprint, but perhaps people like politicians more when they see them less. The documentary that was mentioned above, which was directed and produced by Susie Banikarim, will be shared on the Vice TV YouTube channel on Wednesday, and then will premiere on the TV channel Thursday at 7:30 Eastern Time. Basically, people were interviewed for the film along with Katie Tur, Jorge Ramos, Jake Tapper, Jeff Zucker, Dana Bash, Maggie Haberman, David Remnick, and many others. And here are 3 of my favorite quotes from the film, if you basically see it. Haberman, his followers don't get how much of this is a game for him, and that's what I think. And that's where I think the danger is. WAPO's Jenna Johnson on his media attack says as time went on, the tone of it got darker and darker. And and the guy Tur that said it, George Orwell said it best: to see what's in front of your nose demands a constant struggle. But if you like the video, give the video a like and subscribe to my channel, Ryan Van Wyk, and also hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when a new video comes out. And thanks for listening.